I had to repaint the walls in my room, so my setup went from looking like this to this. It looks a little blank for me, so today I'm taking this green moss and making something to hang on the wall. I went to my basement looking for materials and came across this leftover wood, so I thought I could recycle some of it and use it in my project. I like how natural my room looks with the plants, so I thought the raw pine wood will fit in this interior. Immediately I started making shapes with the slabs and ended up with hexagon. Then I remembered that I had some green moss left from making some decorations, and the idea snapped in my head. What if I fill the hexagon with moss and hang it on a wall? That sounds like an innovative idea that no one thought about before. Fuck it, I'm making it anyway. There is no tutorial how to make those, so at least I'm gonna be first with that. So the first step is to cut the wood. Here's my trusty rusty saw that I found in my garage. It might not look flawlessly, and the blade is not in ideal shape, but we make it on a budget. The tricky part is figuring out what degree to set on the saw. It requires actual engineering degree to be able to calculate that, and it's gonna be 30 degrees. I'm making the first cut on each slab, then mark the same length on them, and cutting it from the second end, remembering to change the angle of the saw. Now I'm sanding the slabs to make some imperfections disappear and make the slabs smooth. We need some wood glue, more tape and patience to glue it together. I gave it a good smear with glue on both sides of each slab and placed it on a tape. Now I gently put it together and tape it on the end. I tried to make it as tight as possible so the gaps between the slabs won't be visible. Then I taped it all around once again just to secure it and wiped out the remaining glue. It has to dry overnight and then we can get to sanding. I'm using this rotary sander to speed up the process, but sanding it manually is an option. I still saw little gaps and bad spots, so I used some wood putty to fill it. Now we can proceed to the next step, which is protecting the surface with oil. I'm using this countertop oil from IKEA, which was like $5, but you can use wood stain, wax or whatever you want to make it a desired look. The oil I'm using requires 2 applications with 24 hours drying time. Now we need some kind of base to glue the moss to. I found this linen fabric which I stapled to the wood while tightening it on all sides. Then I cut the excess material and we are ready to attach the moss. I got mine online, just search for reindeer moss or Finnish moss. It is natural, impregnated and painted with natural dyes. Sometimes it needs a little cleaning from tree needles and other dirt, because it is actually collected from Scandinavian forests. So I prepared the moss, and to attach it I used the best and most annoying adhesive, which is hot glue. Just squeeze some glue onto the fabric and hold the moss in place for several seconds. Repeat until everything is covered in moss. You can add some small parts of the moss later to fill the gaps and remaining spots. And it's done. Now just do this few more times and hang it on the wall with some nails or 3M tape. I think it looks awesome, even if it has no LEDs. The natural look of the moss is pleasing for the eyes and makes my workspace feel really peaceful. I hope someone finds this tutorial useful or inspired you to make something like this by yourself. Trust me, I had no experience working with wood before, and it's actually super easy. If you like this video, consider subscribing to the channel. It will motivate me to make more quality content. And by the way, YouTube added a little animation where you click the subscribe button, so go ahead and check it out. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.